What it do, Eagle fans? We got the dub, one in Detroit. Hey, you boys, 1-0. Now we got to play the Vikings. It's gonna be a harder matchup, but hey, we can get things still rocking in this game here. I watched some film. I found out what we can try to do in order to win this game. So let's get it popping. Let's go, boys. Uh, First thing before I do get started, I was at the game whenever we played the Vikings going into the Super Bowl. I will throw some video clips that I have of that at the end of the video. So stay tuned and watch the full video in order to see that because it's a fun time. It was a fun time at the game. So I want to show some of that to you guys. So the Vikings played the Packers and they won 23-7. Overall, the Vikings had a good showing against the Packers. I didn't expect it to be that much of a blowout. I just thought the Packers actually would have won, but they didn't. So when it comes to the offense for the Vikings, we know they got Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Dalvin Cook, Kirk Cousins. They also have Nelson Aguilar. They got him. All right, all jokes aside. So that's who their core is on offense. Defense, they got Ladarius Smith. They got Denarius Hunter as well. They also got Harrison Smith. They got Kendricks as well too. So these boys, they are pretty deep when it comes to offense and defense. So it can be a fairly good matchup. Kirk Cousins, last week against the Packers was 71% for 277 yards with 2 touchdowns. Now 184 yards did go to Justin Jefferson. He had 9 catches and also 2 touchdowns as well. So that's who we need to stop. We need to slow down Justin Jefferson. Make sure he does not get hot like he did when he played the Packers. Dalvin Cook, when it comes to the running game, he had 20 attempts with 90 yards. So fairly decent day, nothing too crazy when it comes to that. We do know how the Lions ran the ball on the bird last week. It was a lot of missed tackling and big gaps. We need to have our big guy in the middle to make the stops. Like we have to make stops in the running game. We cannot let them keep doing that. Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, you gotta step up. You got to. Um, like I said, we can't have them doing that. But how I think they're gonna try to attack us is when it comes to Justin Jefferson. We need to slow him down and force passes go to like Adam Thielen. They don't really have the best tight end or nothing like that. So we need them to force them to feed the ball to other people when it comes to that. Now, when it comes to the defense, real quick, they had 4 sacks on the Packers. 4 sacks. So they were getting pressure there. Now, the counter that I seen that the Packers did, they attacked the flats. They ran the ball to the outside. You want to stay away from the middle when it comes to attacking this team. And that's what we have to do. Attack the flats, run outside. I see Sanders having a big game if we continue running to the outside. Don't really focus on running on the middle too often, and we can have a pretty big game there. Now, AJ Brown this week. I think they're going to watch how we picked apart the line with AJ Brown, how we force fed him. I see this being a Smith game, Devontae Smith. They're going to try to make sure that they shade over the Brown, double team Brown, all that stuff, so Smith will be open along with Goddard. Maybe we might get a couple passes to Quez as well too, because we can do that to spread the ball more with Jalen. We can't just throw to one receiver. We need to spread the ball more, so some Jalen have to work at. Now, Jalen did run the ball, 17 times last week. I don't think he's going to do that again this week. He might get to like a good number. I say for Jalen running, it's about 10. About 10 times, 10 attempts. Because that is part of our offense, is a Jalen first offense. It's not really a run first, pass first, it's Jalen first. So, I see Jalen run the ball about 10 times in this game. We don't need to have him running left and right and all that stuff. To get the yards, to get down, let's keep it moving. So with this defensive line, like I said, coming so fast, we need to throw the ball to the flats and just need to make quick reads. Devontae Smith, this is gonna be your time to shine. There was a video clip of Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith walking up the field together, and Jalen was like, "Hey, we got a dub. Your time is coming, and this is gonna be the time." All right. So another thing I want to say too is that we just have to make sure that we slow down Justin Jefferson and force the ball to go other players on the field. And if we do that, we got a good shot. Let's say we can hold Justin because he's gonna get his. We can hold him to about 90 yards and make everybody else have to fight to get their yards. We got a chance. And defensive line, we have to pressure Kirk Cousins. We did not pressure Jared Goff last week. We only had one sack off of like a fumble, so it wasn't even a true sack. So Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, Jordan Davis, got to make plays. Let's force Kirk Cousins to make plays. They need to go back and watch the film of how we contained the Vikings in that playoff run, because we was all over the quarterback then. And that's what we need to do now for this week. Need to be all over the quarterback. Getting his jersey dirty. Jared Goff jersey was too clean. Way too clean. So if we can just put Cousins on the ground, get them rattled. Now this game is Monday night in the Link. So the fans are going to be rocking. The fans are going to be rocking. They're going to be loud. Link is going to be crazy. So the best way to make sure the fans stay engaged is getting pressure. Throwing Kirk Cousins off of his his systematic system. Throwing that off. And if we do that, we have a good shot in this game. But that's pretty much it, guys. Quick, I say again, the keys of what we need to do: attack the flats, run outside runs, make sure we force the ball to go to other receivers other than Jefferson. Hold him about 90 yards and maybe one touchdown, and we got this game. I do see the score being about 28 Eagles and 24 Vikings. And mostly because I think the home field advantage is going to play a big factor in this game. But that's pretty much it. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Flying with Mike. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, follow button. I do plan on again live streaming the game Monday night and Sunday morning. I plan on just getting on here for the first slate of games. And we'll just chill, have another live stream going, just chit chatting and stuff like that, having a fun time. We live streamed last week against Detroit. We had a good showing. Me and a couple of guys, we chatted all game. Everybody had a pretty fun time. So hey, let's go for round two. We're in week number 2. The Eagles already got a dub. So, and also another thing too, before the Sunday night slate or Sunday day slate games, about 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, I plan on jumping on Madden and playing about a good little 2 hours or so of Madden. So having a pretty fun time. Gonna be energetic. We love football season, so let's have a fun time, guys. But other than that, Flying with Mike out. Y'all take care. Enjoy your day. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's go.
What? Let go! Let go! Let go! Let go!